Hello, welcome to Qi Men Dun Jia. My name is Douglas Chan. I am the Qimen Master Shifu. Today we're going to talk about the things about Qi Men Dun Jia. And the next following lessons, I will actually share with you many things related to Qi Men Dun Jia for the people who are very beginners who do not know anything about Qi Men Dun Jia. So if you are new and have no idea to what Qi Men Dun Jia is, and what can it do to your life or even the people out beside you, let me share with you some of the things, that information that you can understand and apply to it. So I will have a series of lessons related to Qi Men Dun Jia. You can watch it in your free time in the video itself. And then from there, if you have any questions, always let me know in terms of the message me or email me, and then I see what I can do to help. Okay, so let's move forward in terms of this Qi Men Dun Jia. So what does this Qi Men Dun Jia is all about? It's actually a Chinese metaphysics. It's 5,000 years old, easily more than that, and it's one of the three most respected Chinese metaphysics in China. And last time in the years of the dynasty, it's only used by the emperor and the advisor during that time. And it will not be allowed to be used by other people compared to the emperor and the advisor, because they do not want these people to use the information and the tool to go against them. So anybody who were to get hold of this information or even apply this to themselves or to other people, they will be actually being caught and beheaded. So it's very, very strict in this time, in those days, you see. So moving forward, what we need to do is actually Qi Men Dun Jia is a tool that helps you to make a decision, doing the right thing at the right time. And then, of course, this is a very general statement, but we just have to understand that is to do the right thing and at the right time, because doing the right thing at the right time will make a lot of difference, especially when certain things like stock market, and if you were to buy the stock at the right time, at the right day, then when the trend is going up, you will make profit, and selling it at the right time, at the right day, is also will make a lot of profit. But on the other hand, if you were to do the wrong thing at the wrong time, even use the case study as the stock market, then from there, you have a big situation and you will make a loss, you see. So it's very important to understand that in this context itself, Qi Men Dun Jia is always about doing the right thing at the right time. But of course, there's a lot of other application to it, and we will explore further in this aspect. Okay, so it's a tool that helps you to give you a solution. So for example, if I were to use Qi Men Dun Jia to ask a specific question, for this particular investment, should I be having a good outcome? Would I be able to make profit from this particular investment? Not only it will able to give you a solution, an answer, is able to give you the particular things that you need to do to make the situation even better. Imagine that if the situation is no good, the investment will likely to fail. So there's also solutions within the Qi Men Dun Jia chart itself to tell you that information over there to guide you on how to solve the problem. You see, so Qi Men Dun Jia is not about just giving you an answer, but it also give you a solution on that aspect. Okay, so it's a tool that allows you to make better decisions. So for example, if you want to go for this particular marriage, when you get married, but you are very unsure that whether this marriage is going to even start in a good note. So you can always do a Qi Men Dun Jia, plotting a chart on it, and it will give you some indication on whether this marriage will be a good marriage or not a good marriage. Of course, on top of that, if you really want to go ahead with this marriage, it can even tell you a solution on how to make this marriage even much more better. So this Qi Men Dun Jia, one of the other application is that it's able to decipher the characteristics of a person. In common terms, we call it the 八字 reading, or Chinese we call it 八字算命. So we are able to decipher this person's character, who is he, what is he, and the character that he will possess during his lifetime. For example, whether this person has a good leadership, whether he is able to sell, he's able to talk well, he's able to communicate well, does he have the internal conflict, so on and so forth. We are able to decipher the information of this particular person, and we are able to see what is his journey of his life that happens in his career, his business, his health and wealth, marriage, and so on and so forth. You see, so based on this Qi Men Dun Jia, the precision of this information is far, far much more precise compared to many others parts reading. And because in this, for example, in the Deciphering Bazi, they only use the 8 different variations in terms of deciphering a person's life. But in Qi Men Dun Jia, we use 64 ways combinations to see the person's life and the journey itself. So it's far, far much more complex and far, far much more precise. This is why the precision, the accuracy can be so high that it actually scares a lot of people. All right. So the next thing Qi Men Dun Jia can do is also choosing the right time to do something. For example, if you want to send a proposal to your customer, will 2 p.m. be a good time or 3 p.m. be a good time? Do you know that the time that you send the proposal, it actually have different in terms of the energy, because different time got different energy. So you always choose the best time to do certain things. Even if, for example, if you want to get married, people choose the right time, the right day to get married. When you move houses, when you move office, people choose the right time and the right day to move, so that you will create the best energy in this aspect. Next, what Qi Men Dun Jia can do for you is based on the adjustment of the feng shui. Feng shui has been around for also thousands of years. Question is, Qi Men Dun Jia able to adjust and take away and put in terms of the things, the different colors, the energy that creates within your house, within your office, within your vicinity, or even your room itself, to have producing energy so that you will have a better outcome in your life. This is how powerful Qi Men Dun Jia can be. Right? So in terms of the modern usage for Qi Men Dun Jia, there's a lot of politicians actually use Qi Men Dun Jia to decipher the information and predict the outcome of this election. And of course, in business decision, investment, stock market, even marriage, relationship, and life decision, major decision, and career and academic, so on and so forth. So the application for Qi Men Dun Jia can be very vast depending on how you use it. But of course, there are always people using it in minor details, whether to go to this company to work, things like, very, very minute things. But of course, in Qi Men Dun Jia, in my context itself, I would rather use this for more important decision. Okay. So what does Qi Men Dun Jia really look like? This is a Qi Men Dun Jia chart. It's actually a mobile application that you can download in your mobile apps. And from there, you just key in the information on specific time and date, basing on the question that you ask or the birthday of the person. The information actually will be collated and translated into all these symbols itself. It's a very systematic information translation, and every symbol itself will actually give you information about the question that you ask, the personality of the person, and so on and so forth. and every individual symbol gives you specific information, and every combination of symbol also gives you specific information. And where the symbol actually located, whether is it the black color, whether is it red color, and how they interrelated to one another also tells you a certain information. So all the interrelated information give us a very comprehensive and holistic view on the situation itself, the solution, and even sometimes the possible answer. You see, so it's a very, very powerful tool for Qi Men Dun Jia to be used in many, many places. And to be honest, not many people are able to really learn Qi Men Dun Jia because it's such a complicated subject. But at my end, I'll try to make it as simplified as possible so that laymen like anybody will be able to use them for their daily application for their life. And of course, a certain major decision in their life, they can make it to use it to decide and make better decisions so that their life will be much more smoother. This is the whole idea about this Qi Men Dun Jia. Right, so this is a very gist of all the what Qi Men Dun Jia is about. And in the following lesson, I will actually share with you far much more in terms of Qi Men Dun Jia, the history, the application, the case study, and then from there, you never know. Maybe one day you'll be able to learn Qi Men Dun Jia and become one of my students and able to make your life even much more better comparatively to now. All right, so you can go to my website at dougleschan.com and then see more information related to Qi Men Dun Jia. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Ciao.